living your best, prepare for the worst. Cali go make me know it's a must. Then I taxi, they know I'm a boss. We know my mind and me team not the loss. Me team not the loss, 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 me team not the loss.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Afro Aussie podcast, and this is our new, not so new segment, In the Know. Hey, today I'm here with Trouble. Trouble will introduce itself, but Trouble is here.
Oh. I know it ain't. I know it ain't. I know it ain't the stallion. You know it's your girl.
It's been a while.
It's so surreal actually sitting here, guys, because
You were here from day one when we were starting the setup of the studio. Yeah, when we were chatting about all the ideas of what we wanted to do and stuff like that.
the amount of shit we were
gonna
supposed to be
do.
talking.
Yes.
But like,
we still got. You are here. We will talk.
we gonna talk our
We
shit.
will talk without names because please, I beg you, Father God.
Oh yeah,
We will talk.
allegedly.
Yeah, everything will be alleged. I want to
Very
say this in the
alleged.
beginning because I probably will forget to keep saying allegedly, and none of you are gonna sue me. I don't have that kind of money.
Oh for sure.
Anyway, it's been a while because there was some unmarinated beef
Unmarinated.
for a while. For a while.
I feel
But
like it kind of marinated.
yeah.
I know it took its time.
It,
It's marinated.
look,
I
but it's
think
past that now. It's been cooked, eaten, smashed, and it's out the window.
It was a good slow cooked beef.
It was, but it was handled. Anyway, let's move before we expose ourselves on the internet. So, did you tell the people? You didn't even tell the people your name.
Oh my
Girl.
God. Hi, everybody. My name is Mackenzie. They call me Big Mac, not the Little Mac. But everybody else calls me Sakao, DJ, singer, songwriter, MC. Hit your girl up. You
Tell
know
it.
what it is.
Tell it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
I think first things first, because you and I are a little bit messy when we talk. So right off the bat, what happened to Wavy Sundays?
What happened to Wavy Sundays?
Yeah. First of all, tell the people what Wavy Sundays was.
So Wavy Sundays is back home we usually have like a little Brian chills. So Wavy Sunday was supposed to be like a little Sunday sesh. I'm a piano going. Sometimes we have a drama there. We've got somebody who's bringing the meat in the bag. Little barbecue moment. And yeah, it was a vibe. It was cute while it lasted. Is it gonna come back? I'm not sure if it's gonna come back.
You're not sure? But why? Like you were doing such a good thing. You're doing such a good thing for the people of where you live. Because let's be honest, you live in the bush. Canberra is the bush. I said what I
Oi.
said. And so there was no events for Black people. And you and your investor counterparts created Wavy Sundays. What went wrong?
You know what the thing is, what the problem is with Canberra is it's the support. I feel like there's a divide.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone has got their little things that they support, but I feel like if we all came together and we all decided to just support one another, because it's not a big state.
Yeah.
It's not a big state. There's these people who do their events, those people that do their events. If the heads of those said particular events said, okay, we're gonna be pushing for one another, then everybody gets something out of the pot. But I think it's just an issue of greed.
Yep.
And I don't know, we should do better, guys. We need to do better. And I'm always having conversations with people, just trying to make things, trying to get ideas and grasp new concepts. I've got something cooking in the bag right now.
Yeah.
And,
No, but I
watch
do
out
kind of
for it.
want to call you out because for the entirety of Wavy Sundays, I was like, Mac, let me in. Let's do it better. And then I moved to Sydney. And I was like, Mac, once again, I'm knocking at your door. I'm like, okay,
Let's make it better.
people in Sydney know about Wavy Sundays.
Yeah.
Let's do something here.
Yeah.
And you just never took it seriously. Or
I don't think
you shut me out. Whichever one.
No, I don't think it's a thing of me not taking you seriously. I just think I was looking at Wavy Sundays as a thing that was not growing.
Yeah.
And like it became stagnant.
Yeah.
At a point where it's like it's sort of like repetitive, and I like things being different. Like I'll give you an example of we used to do me and people back home. We used to do like little events, but every time there was we do a different event, it's a different atmosphere, different deco, different set of. Even if it's similar music, but then you're getting people who've got like a different vibe. But if it's a thing of people are just paying to walk into a building. I can literally just sit at home and play my music
Yep.
and listen and have a good time.
Yep.
Without wasting my money paying that $30 entry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I get you. Like, I 1,000% hear you. But I do think that this was a chance where, like you said, you felt like Wavy was stagnant or whatever the case may be. And this was definitely a chance. If I do think that if we expanded it at the time
Yeah.
to Sydney, even if it was like Wavy, where it's only once a month, it could have literally been its own thing. You know, it literally, because Sydney is a different vibe to Canberra.
Yeah.
Same way Brisbane and Melbourne are different vibes. You know,
Yeah.
it brings different folk, whatever. And it's so much easier here to do things like having somebody to bribe. Because why? There's more people here.
Yeah.
There are more things to create your vision, essentially. You know what I mean? And I do think that you lack trust in yourself to make it happen to a certain degree. Because if you wanted it bad enough, like you did with Wavy Sundays, because I remember you were literally working yourself to the bone to get Wavy Sundays up and running. And it's like, okay, Mac, you're in Sydney all of the time, week after week after week after week. It made perfect sense to expand here.
You know what? Wavy Sundays is on its way.
But it's not
Actually,
called
no,
Wavy
let me not
Sundays no
say.
more.
Let me not say Wavy Sundays is on its way because it's not on its way. It's on a little break right now.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be back. There's better stuff cooking up.
Yeah.
And I think I just need to find people who are like-minded. I
Yep.
think the people that I was doing this with
Yep.
weren't on the same page. And
Yep.
so we're sort of butting heads. And I don't like to butt heads with people. The moment it's butting heads, take me out of the equation.
No, I mean, I perfectly get you, especially because of where you are. It's such a small city. And when I tell you that everybody's always sitting on top of somebody, and you end up in spaces where you don't think that, you end up in spaces you shouldn't be, you know? And I think being in a place like that, you lack this thing of saying, okay, it's time for me to part with this. It's time, because then it's like, okay, but where do I go? This is what I'm used to. This is the only thing that's here. So where do I go? You know, we've had discussions about this, you know, separately. And so I do understand what you mean, that it is, and it would be hard to find like-minded people
Yeah.
who aren't just wanting to make the quick buck and get out, you know. But let's touch on a different subject here, because you are a woman of very, very many talents.
Jack of all trades.
You are literally a jack of all trades. You know what? To a certain degree, let's talk about your music for a second, you know, because I've been around for some day one things with you, right? Like, even before you and I properly knew each other, you performed with KG, my cousin, right? And so we kind of had like a little bonding moment over that. And then you started making more music, and you were putting out music, and you were having listening parties, and you were taking steps with your music career. What happened?
Yeah, that's still going. That's still going. Currently trying to record an EP. The thing that made me a little bit stagnant is I decided, mid last year, that I was going to have a rebrand.
Okay.
And that hence the stage name changing from I Rock You to Sakao. And I just think...
Yep. No, it's okay. Guys, we have guests while we're filming, and he's very entertaining.
They need to be stopped.
Anyway, please, no. So, like, I understand rebranding. I
Yeah.
do. But my concern was you slowed yourself down.
I think it's my perfectionist mentality. Perfectionist?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a word. I love things to be perfect. That's my problem. And then when I listen to something over and over again, I'm just like,
You become more and more critical of
no,
yourself each time that
exactly.
you hear it, because you're looking for this perfection within yourself for this particular thing. But how long do you keep? Why not let
When does it
your
end?
your fans, the people who love your music, why not let them be the critics? Because that's what we do to our artists. You know, they'll put out whatever, and we'll be like, nah, man, that was shit. Like, don't put that out. Like, don't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like we critique our favorite artists, which is what you want, because if you're critiquing it to your ear, it might not be the sound your people want to hear from you anymore. You know, sometimes an artist puts out a new sound, we're like, yeah, that's yours right there. So how long are you going to spend waiting for perfection?
I guess I'm gonna have to put a stop to it soon because we're recording now, and Don't worry, we're gonna get a date for that EP. That EP is on its way.
I mean, there is another thing you told me about in regards to your music, which I'm not going to mention because I don't know how far it's gone. There was that one particular thing you were going to do. You were going through all of the stages and the steps. You were receiving emails. What happened to that?
Oh my God. Randomly, then they sent me an email.
Excuse me.
They just sent me an email, and then actually I went and because they didn't really follow up.
Yeah.
And so I sent them an email and I said, guys, what's going on? Like, and I'll show you the email, guys, but it didn't pull through, and I'm not too pressed about it because I feel like what's for me is for me,
Yeah.
and it will come to me.
Did they give you a reason? Because they made it seem like you were really,
Like they gassed me up.
No, they did. They really did.
They
So
gassed your girl up.
did they say why?
I'm gonna show you the email, girl.
I mean, you can out them if you'd like to out them. I just didn't want to out them.
I'm not gonna out them. What if I end up on there? I don't want to out them.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be stopping the bag there.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
Nah, never.
We don't do that.
And then, so you've picked up also this new hobby, this new skill, because you've become increasingly really good at it, DJing. Why?
Why did I do? It's just music is beautiful.
Yeah.
And getting intrigued by DJing came at a time where I also got more into Amapiano.
Yep.
Like I'd always listen to Amapiano.
No, guys, wait, I'm sorry. I'm going to say this, yeah? This one
Oh, I'll
is the
sleep to
only
Amapiano.
person I know on God's living earth who will listen to Amapiano halfway to full volume all night while she sleeps. I'm sorry. As a South African, love
Let
my
me
people,
tell you,
love my
I got
music.
you.
But I do not want to be hearing chuk 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 in my sleep. No.
Let me tell you, I always say this. Amapiano is a love language.
Not when I'm trying to sleep.
It's a love language. But that's the thing, I won't listen to the upbeat.
You can be listening to house if you want to, digest.
You think Amapiano is where it ends. Don't catch me listening to Gom. Yeah. How do you pronounce it?
Gom.
Yeah, exactly. I can't say it, but
But she will gum.
Exactly.
No, but that's the thing. Like
I'll
I
sleep to that too.
But gum is worse than Amapiano in the terms of like the loudness because it's full of bass, it's full of vibration. I am not at a theme park. I'm not in an amusement park. I'm not on a ride. I'm just trying to get some sleep, and all I can hear when this one is around me every 5 minutes of the day, to the point where even in the car, we could be like, you know what, today, let's listen to a different genre. Let's just try some R&B. Let's just try some Chris Brown before Afrobeats Chris Brown. No. Let Mackenzie get a hold of the phone.
Don't let me catch that ox.
Let Mackenzie get a hold of it. It's a problem.
Guys.
If there was a rehab, you would go.
And you know what? I'll take that on the chin. I'm a piano warrior to the death of me, guys.
She is.
If you don't listen to Amapiano, I'm afraid me and you are not going to get along. I think you're very toxic, actually, if you don't listen to Amapiano. You need to see a therapist. They need to get you checked.
Mackenzie, you can't say that.
Oh, I can't say that.
I mean, you did, and we're going to air it. But you can't say that.
I will say it.
Yeah, sorry, I disturbed what you were saying before about how you got into DJing and for your love of Amapiano.
Yes.
So back to it.
So yeah, it came at a time where Amapiano was just, it was this beautiful thing. I was hearing like, and not just like I always listen to DJs playing mainstream Amapiano, but then I'm like, nah, I want to listen to that private, they call it private school. I'm trying to listen to that private school Amapiano. I'm trying to do my little mixes. And I told one of my guy friends, he taught me the basics. He said, Mackenzie, this is play, this is cue, this is what these are the buttons that you need. This is a crossfader. He just explained those 2-3 things to me. And I literally would just go over to my best friend's house like every other day.
Is this M?
Yeah, this is.
I don't want to name people who live in that bushland's names on here. Please, I beg you. But is this M?
Yes,
All right, cool.
that is. And yeah, and I would always go there and I'd always just be playing around with the decks. And one fateful day, I'm on Facebook Marketplace and I see some lady selling a deck that's almost $2,000 and she's selling it for $400.
Expose yourself to the people. Tell them the phone call you made to me.
Oh, I said, please send me money. Please give me money.
I was minding my business.
No, but
outside.
she actually did say she was gonna send me this money. She did not send me the money, guys. I had to. I was not. Let me not say what I was gonna say. But then, I had to do some strange things for some change.
Oh, you
I'm
can't
joking.
say
I'm
that.
joking.
I'm joking.
I'm
I'm joking.
joking.
You can
I'm
say whatever
joking.
you
I'm
want. I mean,
joking.
this is a
I'm
safe
joking.
space.
I'm joking.
Right? But
I didn't do strange things for change, but you know what? I just said, you know what? Can I cuss? Can I cuss on here?
cuss.
Oh, I said, fuck it. I said, fuck it. Let me just take this last money that I have. I'm investing in myself.
And you did.
And
And you were doing so well.
and I've been, and honestly, like even it's been good because I'm getting more gigs, like
Yeah.
MCing wise
Yeah.
from like big clubs in Canberra. I MC'd at Fiction,
Yep.
and they've been calling me to do stuff like that, and I'm just
okay.
like, yeah. And I'm
So
like,
you're really just you're what I'm hearing is you're finding yourself. No, you're finding ways into the space you already want to go, which is like, with your music as an artist.
Yeah.
But you're also picking up all of these other skills so that when you then show up to a place, you are ready for anything that they're like, okay, but can you do this? But
Yeah.
can you do this? Right?
yeah.
Because it's sort of like people who act. Like I have a friend who's an actor. I'm not sure if this applies to her, but I know that a lot of actors can also sing. They can also dance.
Yeah.
They have all of these other things so that when they get these roles and stuff, they are prepared for anything, So I get what you mean by picking up all of these other skills. And one thing I know about creative people is that you guys get bored very fast. It's like, because it's like if you once you've mastered out a particular hobby or something, you want something else, creative people get bored very quickly, right? But the only other thing I want to say is, I guess, that I love everything you're doing for you, and don't limit yourself to the bush where you come from,
I just gotta move out the bush, guys.
No, you do. I've been telling you.
But I don't know if I can live in Sydney, guys.
No, it doesn't have to be here.
Sydney's is too much. I feel like I'll just, I love me some outside. I'm gonna go crazy, being like a crackhead for the outside.
No, it's fine. I get it. I guess the only other thing that I want to say is, for anybody who's either just started out or somebody who's thinking about going into any of the particular areas that we talked about, what would you say for them that would have helped you when you started?
I won't say what would. I'm just gonna give. Let me just bring it down to a piece of advice I always tell people. People always tell me, Mackenzie, why you always outside? Why you always outside? Why you always outside? I say, I'm always outside having conversations.
Yeah.
Like, you always tell me, Mackenzie, you're so chatty. You know everyone.
Yeah.
I'll literally be chopping it up with somebody. I met some DJ yesterday, and he said, "Oh, you actually need to. Yeah, you should come and sing some songs when I'm doing my live set." I'm always having a little business conversation on the side. I'm always having conversations to elevate me. Always have conversations to put your foot forward. Because you never really know if it's gonna work out until you actually try.
Yeah.
So
no, fair. Facts.
keep putting in the work. Keep putting in the energy. If somebody calls you, somebody can call me at 3 a.m. and say, Mackenzie, do you want to sing somewhere? Yes, absolutely, I will do that.
I've seen this happen, by the way. This is real. I've seen this happen. And this girl will get up mid-sleep and she will get up. She's very, very dedicated, which I think that give yourself the time to to fully explore all of these avenues. One thing I can say for you is that you wear your heart on your sleeve. So when something even seems like it's going to hurt you, you take a huge step back. But sometimes you need to have your feelings hurt this much so you can find out what's on the outside, But as per usual, it's always laughs, vibes, when you're around. This particular episode, it was a little bit more serious, but trust, next time we're going to see him, we're going to chat some shit. Because she has things and I have things that we need to...
Tell you something. Don't let me catch these seats again.
Very, very soon. But as per usual, thank you for coming in the know.
Don't forget
like,
to
comment,
share this.
share, subscribe, all of the things.
No. Let me finish this. Don't forget to share this with your granny, your grandma, your granny's dog, your granny's dog. Everybody need to see this video. Run this shit up.
3 times removed.
Oh, yeah. Your great-grandfather's uncle's auntie.
Yes.
Everybody must catch the
even
video.
your therapist. If you feel like this could help, share it.
I think they're going to put me on stronger meds if we do that. Let's not do that.
All right, guys. It's been good. Till next time.